know who it is. It's Lucky
It's
7
about
Ace
that
OP. I'm
time.
over here kicking it with Pete. You hear me?
It's about that time. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete.
Hi, y'all. We back, man. This is another episode of Kicking It with Pete, man. Season 6, episode 8, man. Look, y'all, what's good, man? This week, I can't even say this week, man, because I do a bunch of episodes throughout the week. So I'm going to say this week on today, man. We got the homie Lucky 7 ENT Ace OP in the building, man. Listen, man, he's an artist. He's a producer, y'all. He an engineer, man. He's a businessman, y'all. Come on, man. Like, this dude really do it all, man. We talking music. We talking hustle. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to building something bigger than itself, man, this man is trying to do all of that, man. Ace, what's up, man? It's good to have you here on the show today,
What's
man.
good, Pete? I appreciate you for having me, man. It's a long time coming.
Yeah, man, we gonna start this over. You know what I'm saying? Some people they started off, they could hear, some people didn't, but man, we gonna start this over, man. So for the people that, you know what I'm saying, that don't know too much about you, and you know what I'm saying, what it is that you do. Tell them what it is that you do.
All right, yeah. So I run a studio. That's Lucky 7 Studio on Flushing Road. A lot of people know it as the After Hours on Flushing Road. You know,
Right? Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Now it's an event center too. You know what I mean? You can have your little parties there.
Okay.
$250 for 5 hours. I don't know. My bad if I'm promoting myself.
No, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Branding.
That's what I got you. That's what I got you here for. You, you know what I'm saying? Long as you ain't really plugging in, long as you ain't plugging in other people. Sorry, not sorry.
Right, I fuck with it.
You know what I'm saying?
So I also got a roadside assistance business, like $40 here in Flint. I got you. Tire change, fuel delivery, jump start. Just on fuel delivery, you got to give me my reimbursement too. No, but jump starts and door unlocks. You know, y'all be drunk on them Saturdays. I know they be charging y'all $60. Call me. I got you for 40.
So it's like, man, how did you actually get off into, you know what I'm saying, the roadside assistance, man? I ain't gonna lie though. Some of y'all roadside assistants, y'all don't be fucking with people after a certain time, though. I'm gonna say that, though.
I think I'm the only one that really pushed the 24 hours.
Hell no, man. Hell no. And I'm gonna let you get to this because listen, I needed roadside assistance one of these days, man. Ran into something, blew my whole damn tire out. Mind you, I'm the type of person, though, I'm gonna say this. I'm the type of person, I know how to change a tire. I know how to do all that. But if I'm paying this premium a month, guess who I'm calling? Yeah, I'm using it.
That's what I always tell people.
But didn't nobody show up, bro. I sat there for an hour.
Where you was at? You was here?
Man, I was here, bro. I was here. I was on Davidson Road, bro. I sat there for an hour, bro. Before I knew it, man, I'm still sitting there before I knew it. I said, bro, you know what, man? Fuck them, man. I just went and changed it.
You went to your insurance?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what it was. I probably got your car. I probably did. But they didn't want to pay me what I wanted. That's probably what it was. They didn't want to pay me what I wanted.
So that's what it be. That's what it be. Y'all, it be the insurance. Okay, so we got to start hitting these roadside assistance companies up ourselves.
Yeah. Call us. Like, if the insurance ain't working out for you, call us, and then we, you know, if you got a price that we want, we'll pull it right there. You know?
Okay.
We good then.
So tell me, man, what was it that really made you, you know what I'm saying, get off into that? Because back there, you know what I'm saying, that's a different type of business, and I feel like you generate a lot of revenue as far as like with that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's one of my bread and butters. I'm passing that down to my kids. That's my goal. Now, honestly, I got into it. I didn't think it was gonna get as big as it did. Because by career, I'm a wireless network engineer.
Okay.
And you know, that's working on towers and stuff, civil and all that stuff. I moved down to Arizona on a little offer work, and then I get there, and then they tell me they ain't gonna hire me, they hire somebody else, not waste of time. So I ended up getting a roadside assistance down there though. At that point, you know, it was like a like what they when they tell you that blessings be hitting and stuff that are like, and I used to be an angry person, you know what I mean? 'Cause I was in the army and shit, you know, that shit fuck you up. You know what I mean? Sometimes I still be messed up, but I learn how to
learn how to adapt
and,
adapt
be
to it and everything.
So, but I ain't gonna lie, it pissed me off, you know. But I started learning at that point that some stuff happens, bad, like a lot of bad stuff happened. But behind that bad stuff, behind that storm that you think you're going through, if you keep fighting, if you keep going, because time don't stop. If you keep going, it's more love behind the door. You get what I'm saying? Like it's more to it. Like I lost. Like I felt like okay, because tower climbing is good money. It was great money. You know what I mean? I mean like real good money. You know,
I don't think I'll be able to do it though, because I'm afraid.
But you definitely risking it.
I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights off jump, and my anxiety super bad. So that there definitely be a field that I wouldn't even go in. So I give you your flowers just for stepping off. You know what I'm saying? Just for stepping off into that field.
I'm scared of heights too.
So why the fuck? You know what? Hey, what's the name? For the love of money.
Not for real.
That's all. That's all.
But I face fears.
I don't know though.
You know, like I don't know why.
That's one, bro. That's one. Cause like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about like, you know what I'm saying, doing like being an architect. You know what I'm saying, building buildings and all that.
Yeah.
And then, bro, once I got to think about it, I'm like, what if somebody want like a little, you know, 2-3 story house? Like, bro, once you know what I'm saying? If I feel like if I can't jump down from it and not feel like that I'm gonna hurt myself, like it's too high.
I feel
like this building right here, this is about the perfect height. Anything higher than that, like, bro, it's too high. Like, bro, listen, I feel it. I low key had panic attack going up in elevators.
Oh yeah, you got it bad.
Like, listen, you know the poles in the elevator. I go to the back of the elevator and I be in the corner and I brace myself.
You just don't like that feeling. That's that feeling of the roller coaster. Your stomach drops.
So just imagine trying to go out of town. You trying to, you know what I'm saying, do some luxury player shit. Yeah. And you going to like the 15th floor.
You gotta go all the way up.
Bro,
try the 55th floor.
Bro, I don't even think I'd go that high. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't think I'd go that high. I tell them like I'm good. Cause I get to think about like I ain't even gonna go. Yeah, I get that. My mind gets. I'll be like, damn, bro, if it's a fire, it's a bunch of steps I gotta go. Like, bro, I be thinking about all that. Like,
I'm not getting out of here, man.
I'm not, man. I'm not.
At this point, I'm the type that'll jump off as long as I got a parachute.
Man, you ain't got no parachute, no elevator.
I mean, if you up on the 55th floor, it might work.
They don't got no parachute in these hotel rooms.
You gotta come prepared.
Look, only thing I'm coming prepared with is my woman, the bottle, and something to eat. Like, nigga, who think about a parachute?
I was gonna have a boat party, and I'm just saying this just because we on that subject of being scared of stuff and being prepared, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna have a boat party, but this thing is, I could swim a little. I could swim enough to save my life.
Man,
like, you know what I mean? Like enough to swim and be good. Like I can go get in the pool and swim around.
You wanna know what's crazy? I can't swim on top of water, but I can swim underwater.
That's my point. That's my point.
So that's my point. So like, how do that work though? but it's like, how do that work though? If we can't swim on top of water when we need the oxygen at. You can't swim underwater for too long.
That's what I'm saying. So enough to save our life before we run out of breath, right? So I was gonna have a boat party, but this thing, if I get on the boat and I'm having a party, I am gonna be in a life vest at all times.
You ain't wrong.
I gotta have like, man, I don't care if party or not.
You ain't wrong.
We was gonna go out on one time we had a party, I was gonna go out in the water. I said, hell no, don't even move it. We're gonna have a dock party. Right here. I don't even want to be out in the water. I don't trust them, man. Like, they get you out, they get you gone.
That sounds like something I do, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man. That sounds like me. So, look, man, you been doing music since you was like 10, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And you grew up in Flint and Detroit. So, it's like, what really made you, you know what I'm saying, start getting off into like the rapping and producing?
Now, rapping, Oh, it was a dyke. Like I don't mean to say it like that, but she was a dyke.
He put emphasis on
that. You know, because like I was 10, so you know when I like it was new to me, so like I was looking. But she had she was a rapper, and she had a show, and she was at the time like it was my cousin's girlfriend. So I went to the show, and I'm watching. I'm like, oh, I like this. I like how everybody. I like how she got fans. Everybody out here. I like how
just the interaction.
Yeah, the interaction, the feeling. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a rapper. I said, I gotta be a rapper. I used to dance. You know, Detroit, we was dancing. Yeah, we had the skate ring. We was dancing to the side. When I moved up here,
So you was jitting
Yeah,
footwork.
jitting and shit, yeah.
Okay. That just shows how old you is. You an old nigga. I just gotta throw that out there. You old, cause listen, cause even what you calling your cousin girlfriend a dyke, that's an old head term. You know the YNs, they using stud and all that. You saying your age for real, man.
She wrote my first rap for me though, and ever since then, that's the first and only rap I ever rapped for somebody else's lyrics. I got that out there.
Okay,
you know what I mean, ever since then I made my own rap. But that first rap, it was fire. I mean, I performed it and everything. You know what I mean? I done won contests and everything, man. And so it was love. It was luxury. Then my sister started rapping. Kinky Key. She passed away in January from cancer. She started rapping, so I created a group back then. You know what I mean? We was the Looney Goons at first.
The Looney Goons.
Yeah, we was the Looney Goons. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I moved up here in 2007 when I saw that's the thing. There's a difference between Detroit and Flint. To me personally, is that Flint's small, but it's like a smaller Detroit, but it's just behind by like some years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when I came up here, I was like, garbage. We gotta take the garbage out to the car. Like we just now getting the garbage cans up here that they pick up. Where like I've been like since I was a baby, they've been picking up garbage cans down there with the little claw. Yeah.
Word.
Type
Okay.
Stuff, you know what I mean? So up here it was new. When I came up here, everybody was still dancing. We was rapping at that point. We was past dancing. You know what I mean? So when I came up here, everybody was still ticking and waving. That was my brother-in-law Dre and them. Yeah, I said, oh, these niggas hard though. They still hard. Look, and another thing we sleeping on here in Flint. We sleeping on the dancers. I don't care what nobody say. We are sleeping on the dancers.
All of the dancers that turned goons, though.
Yeah, they did. But
if we gonna be real, it ain't no more dance groups and all that. Like,
man, they still got it though. That's the problem.
Everybody man, that's just the clubs and just parties and everything. Like, bro, everybody, like the females, all that, bro. Everybody too tough to.
That's what I'm saying.
To dance and enjoy themselves.
Like really party.
Bro. Yeah.
Everybody want to sit back and just. I ain't gonna lie though. When I go to the club, I sit and put my glasses on. I get me a bottle. I get my drink and I chill.
That be me. I don't even get a bottle, see, because I don't like being too drunk in the club. I give me a beer. I give me a beer and a shot. And I probably hold on to that beer for the whole night.
We know what the beer bottle for. Hold on to the beer. Hey, look. I ain't even gonna tell it. I ain't even gonna tell it.
You saw my face, though? I'm like, I'm sitting there like, oh,
yeah.
You know something.
I know
you
know
something.
Yeah, we gonna get out the club one way or another if anything pop off. You hear me?
Gotta have it on me at all times. Like, nah, man. So look, man, Flint and Detroit really ain't, you know what I'm saying, the easiest places to like grow up. Because you said that you moved here when you was 14, you know what I'm saying, when you was 14.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did like growing up in both of these areas, you know what I'm saying, kind of like shape your grind, shape you as a person that you are today?
All right. I know we got the YNs. Y'all know the YNs today. Like, they reckless. But is they so reckless for real? And I say this in a sense of that's how I grew up. You know, raised in Detroit, we gang banging in third grade. I mean, it ain't that you want to. It's just that was what it was.
Culture.
I don't even know how it is now because I don't be down there too much.
Right.
But that was the culture then. When I was growing up, we gang banging in the third grade. You know what I mean? So I was way off the porch at an early age. When I moved up here, my sister she my cousin, but you know I was raised by my auntie kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she was my sister. She ended up getting killed down there, and so I moved up here with my moms and them. And when I came up here, one of our last words was to me like, "Man, you ain't got to be like this. You know, you smart. You know, you can do better. You can be better. You ain't got to be out here the streets, running around with anybody, doing everything. And,
Yeah.
you know, I kind of took that to heart, and it kind of made me a better person. Now I got up here and shit. I remember my first weekend up here. I stayed on Brownell. What is it? It's not Brownell at first. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I stayed on Brownell. Brownell and Dartmouth. I was sitting on the porch lacing up new forces I just got.
Yeah.
Dude riding around on a 4-wheeler. It's like something just told me. I'm like, shit, something about to happen to dude. He came around like the 4th time, came up to the little stop sign, dude pulled up in the car, jumped out, just let it shit go. You know what I mean? I kind of knew though, but I'm still sitting on the porch. Neighbors come out like, you good? You ain't go to the house? I'm like, shit, I've been through this. Like, you know, almost every day. Like, this ain't nothing new to me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it ain't too much different. You know, Flint is a smaller Detroit. That's the way I look at it. You know, they, like I said, they was dancing down there. They was dancing up here. It's just a little bit behind. You know what I mean? They was rapping down there, caught up to here. And shit, Flint do it good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like Flint do it good. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it.
Both cities definitely do. So, man, let me ask you this, though, because it's like you got military and you got like an IT background. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really, that's kind of like, it's the same field, but two different fields, man. You know what I'm saying? That shows that, you know what I'm saying, that you got a lot of discipline, you know what I'm saying, behind you, but it also just shows that, you know what I'm saying, you smart, you know what I'm saying, you creative, you understand like certain codes and coding, you know what I'm saying, you understand like routing and stuff like that.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's like, how did those two worlds really like come together for you though? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like when you went to the military, was that something that you thought that you would end up doing, or like was you actually in a field in the military, or like, you know what I'm saying, what were you in the military doing?
Well, when I first went to the Army, I was 11 Bravo.
Okay.
As infantry. You know what I mean?
So you was really
got
in
shot
the
at.
field.
Yeah, I got in the field. Yep, I did that. You know, I changed after I started having kids, and you know, they kept asking me why I'm going all the time and stuff. So I went to support. But even though I was support, I was the only one that was really trained in real combat. So, you know, I was on vacation when I was gone until some shit hit the fan. Then I go out there. That's when I changed over to being a support. Because my other job was 88 hotel cargo specialist. So that's transportation, cargo, anything that got to deal with crisp yard, shipping and receiving, the vehicles, the paperwork and all that stuff. I took care of. I was like the jack of all the trades when it came to that. But other than that, when we actually over there in the field, my job is to do what I do best.
Let me ask you this, man. Like, do you ever have, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, being in the military, like, man, it really does take a lot of discipline, but just after effects, man. Like, how do you know what I'm saying, being that you was in the field and some of the stuff that you may have done, like, how do you deal with, like, you know what I'm saying, when you have, like, the flashbacks or just maybe, like, reminisce about it? Like, how do you deal with that?
Honestly, it took a long while to get a grasp of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at first I was more on edge. Now I think I've been through so much that dealt with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where I'm more so like calm and level-headed now. You know what I mean? Like, I still spaz. Like,
But
don't get me wrong.
staying like in a place in Flint, you know what I'm saying, like where when we hear gunshots and everything,
Yeah,
on the
that messes
regular,
with me sometimes.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do you kind of like, you know what I'm saying? How can I put it? Like, how do you control it? You know what I'm saying? Because pretty much coming from a field to where when you hear something like that, it's kind of, you got to be ready, you got to be alert, you got to be ready to draw a weapon and pretty much handle whatever needs to be handled. So it's like being that you out of that and just hearing it, you know what I'm saying? When I talk to people that was in the Army, I like to hear, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody different, you know what I'm saying, different war stories or just how they dealt with it.
No, I feel it. So one thing that we know that we learn is the way that you get used to dealing with it is knowing that the bullets ain't coming your way.
Okay.
You know? And when you're in the Army, you know when bullets is flying your way. You hear them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They pewing and fewing right past you. You hear them. You know what I mean? The whistle.
Okay.
The whistle is all you need to know. You know, but here, I ain't saying that gunshots don't still mess with me. I ain't saying that because even 4th of July, sometimes I be forgetting it's the 4th. You know, and I'll be riding. I'll be outside driving. And it go up. I'm like, what the f? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even like driving on the. on the 4th of July.
Not for real. Let me go
man.
home. You know what I mean? Like,
Because you don't know. That's why I act like, especially being in a place like this, like, bro, sometimes you don't know. Because you got to think, here in Flint, we hear gunshots. We hear any type of boom. The first question was that a gunshot or fireworks?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, it's the middle of October and we still ask, you know what I'm saying?
It's fireworks or a gunshot.
But it's like, it's not common that people don't let off fireworks all year round around here.
Exactly.
Anyway, so it's like,
but 90% of the time here,
yeah,
it's a gun.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like I say, that there dope. So, man, tell me about Lucky 7 ENT, man. Where did the name come from? And what made you want to start your own label instead of, you know what I'm saying, chasing your own career?
All right. Honestly, my label was OP. That's Outcast Phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah. That's real. That's my actual label. Now, Lucky 7, no, don't get me wrong, because Lucky 7 is my label too. But that's what I'm saying to say that came from my wife passing away.
The Lucky 7?
Yeah, Lucky 7 came from my wife passing away. And I'm not the only one that came up with that. It was Drake Pot too. You know, that's my brother-in-law.
Shout out to Drake Pot, man. That's my guy right there, man. I've been knowing him since like middle school. So yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
We was making his EP that he released, that Laced Hearts.
Yeah.
You know, we was coming up with that. He was like, bro, you gotta come up with a new name and stuff, you know, because we're doing this for my sister now. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm like, I'm feeling lucky. He was like, lucky? He was like, you got 7 kids by her. He was like, it's Lucky 7. You know what I mean? And that's how we came up with it.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So the name, their name got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more meaning to it than it was. You just, because your wife just recently passed, like
in 2023.
Okay, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you just originally, like you say, just came up, you know what I'm saying, came up with that name.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you came up, you know what I'm saying, when he told you that and told you like, yo, it's time, you know what I'm saying, it's time for you to pretty much rebrand.
Yeah.
How did you feel when he told you that?
Well, I mean, it really was, because OP is my girl now, my wife, and my sister. That was the group consisted of me and them 3. You know what I mean? I had 3 badass females that could rap their ass off and sing. I just ain't nothing really like. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. You said, hold on. You said the group members was your wife, your sister, and your girl now.
Yeah.
All right. Look, I'm gonna just throw my hands up because it's like, I just want to make sure I heard that right. Man.
They was some bad. Look, I'm gonna actually start releasing their music sometime soon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If I don't never decide, because I be going through it with this music. One day I want to do it.
Man, it kind of be how I be with the podcast, man. So it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand it. But it's like, especially when you got so much other stuff going on, because it's like, man, pretty much, because all your kids were by your wife, right?
Except the last one. The last one by my. That's my woman now.
Kids, and it's like, it's a lot of men out here that got one kid
And they can't do
they can't do for them, or they make excuses. You know, for you to time responsibility and everything, it's like, what's that like, man? Because you got all daughters too, don't you?
No. I got boys and girls.
Okay. But majority of them girls, though, right?
Boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I do them, cause my, they mama gone, so
Okay.
I take care of my daughters. Like they with me most of the time.
That's
boys,
probably why I see you post. I see
Yeah.
you posting with your daughters, and
Most of the time.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so your
Yeah.
sons probably just be
They be
more
in
so
the background.
yeah, more so low key. Like, come on, Dad, man, go on with
They
the
don't want to post on me all the time.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I post it all the time. So, I mean, honestly, I've been doing it. I've been taking care of my kids since they was born.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? When I was in the Army, I was missing that. They do what they want. When I got time, they was always with me. But since my wife been gone and having to do this like full time, because it was stuff that she did that was critical. that I didn't have to do, like the school and the paperwork and the health care and all that. What?
man, I think females and women don't understand how much us men hate doing paperwork and filling it out, and they just don't understand. Like that will always be like the woman's job in the family. Like
it's our kryptonite.
Yeah, like here, fill this out. Like, I be trying to tell my woman that, like, look, I know how to fill it out, but it'd be so much easier if you just did it.
Man.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you want me over here to be thinking, but you
Right.
gonna autopilot it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
and then they get mad at you when you ask, so what I supposed to put right here?
Right.
Like, that's why you should have just did it.
Right.
You shoulda just did it. Like,
help me.
like, man.
So yeah, my first go round, like getting all that stuff, 'cause I had to get everything over. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what happened to all the paperwork throughout the move and stuff. So
Yeah.
I had to get everything over, and that was like for me.
Yeah.
I get them to the doctors, I get them to the dentist, I get them any medical records they
Yeah.
need, any regular records they need, vital records they need. I make sure it's done. Because once birthdays start, they start. And that's August. So August through March, I tell people, don't ask me for nothing. You know what I mean? Don't ask me for nothing. I don't got nothing for you. As a matter of fact, I really don't want to party.
So you got April, May, June, July. So you really only got like a good 4-month run.
Yeah.
4 months.
4 months I can have fun and do for the community. I got everybody then. 4 months I could do for everybody. But after August, don't ask me for nothing. You know what I mean? Because now I gotta focus on them kids and do because school done started it, all the birthdays started. They get what they want.
And that there.
Yeah.
And
I really give them 2 options. I say you can do what you want or you get what you want. Pick and choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you do, and then why I do that is because find out. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like. If you pick and choose that you want to be selfish this year, maybe next year you don't want to be selfish. You know what I mean? Or you might be selfish this year and the next person's birthday come and they don't want you to come with them because you bought your game system or something.
Yeah.
It's a lesson to me. To me, it's a lesson to them.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a good lesson for kids to, learn. And even far as like with parents, that's a good way to go about it. Cause I feel like a lot of parents, spend a lot of money and invest a lot of money inside these birthday parties, the party decorations, and you inviting kids that your kid
Don't even
really don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of thing. And it's like that money that that you can probably party and your kid probably only, like you say, wanted a $500 game system with 2K and some VC, and you only came out of $700. You know?
He don't even want the party.
He don't even want the party. He over there pouting. He don't want to wear the outfit that you bought him. That you bought him.
You know what's crazy? That's my older son. My older son, he don't care to go nowhere. Like I forced him to go out on his birthday this last time, but he wanted the Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because that's what he wanted. Like I want the Xbox, I don't want to go nowhere. And if you take me somewhere, that means I don't get the Xbox, but I just want to take it somewhere anyways, right?
See, yeah, that was. I mean, but that was me. But like I say, especially when your kids old enough and they know what they want, you know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. Like I tell people, like certain stuff, don't buy it for me. Like me, I tell people, don't buy me white socks.
Right.
You buy me white socks, I'm not gonna wear
You
'em.
ain't gonna see them on my feet.
Like you're not gonna see me wear them, and it's like I'm really like a firm believer. Like don't buy a person something that they telling you
that
they don't like or that
Right.
they don't want, and you feeling
And
like
then you expect for them to be grateful.
Yeah.
When they already told you.
How you gonna make me be grateful for something that I'm already told you that I'm gonna be ungrateful for
I'm
that
not
I
even
don't
gonna
care
use
about?
this.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a regifter.
Yeah.
I don't know about other people. I'm a
I'll
regifter.
re-gift. Yeah, I'll re-gift some stuff I don't want.
I'm a regifter, bro. Like I
Or
ain't
sell
gonna
it.
lie.
One or the other.
Or sell
Give me
it.
some money.
Hey, listen, around Christmas time, definitely can get a store credit.
Man, for real.
Hey,
What?
let me see. Oh, this looks like Walmart. Because then see, I got all of the different apps and all that on my phone for the stores.
Oh, yeah.
So you know
up
you
what
can
want.
easily
Back to myself.
Man,
Hear me?
no, for real. So look, man, your sound that, you know what I'm saying, your sound, like we go get back into your music, man. You know what I'm saying? So your sound, it got that, you know what I'm saying, that heavy bass, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's also clean. But you never heard your music before.
Hey, I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, you actually kind of hit that right. I don't know how you did it.
How I do what?
But you hit that right on the nose, like the like to describe it.
Oh
Like
man,
how you just like how you just described it, because when I'm working, that's what I'm working towards.
yeah.
Like the way you just described it, in my ear, what I'm working for is heavy bass. I like street sound. You know what I mean? Like when I even no matter what I'm engineering, when I'm engineering other people too, like my personal sound as an engineer is I want to give you heavy bass. But I also want to clear it and crisp it.
Yeah.
You know, but to explain my style is I don't know how any other way to put it, but it's my style. You know?
Yeah, no, you definitely got like a unique style, you know what I'm saying? A unique voice. And like I said, it's like and even with the heavy bass, it don't even really be like a lot of heavy bass, on the actual beat itself. Like it be your voice.
From the voice.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think they don't know that my real voice is actually like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how you talk as men. You know what I mean? Like, you going to the military and all that shit, they tell you how to talk. Like, come home, a lot of people react different to my regular voice. They always think I'm yelling. You know what I mean? They think I'm angry. They think I'm mad. But to take it away and bring it back to a speaking, a conversational voice like I'm using now, you know what I mean? Come back to a conversational voice as I'm using now.
Yeah.
So, but when I rap, I give my regular voice. You know what I mean? When I rap, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I turn to I turn to me. You know what I mean? I remove everything and just cut raw. You know what I mean? Like anything, I don't even like. It's really hard to explain. Like anything the military gave me, anything going to school gave me, any accolades, you know what I'm saying? Or anything that they gave me, I remove all that when I rap. Okay. And I go strictly to just me. You know what I mean? So that's where that voice come from. I don't really think nobody else sound like me. I don't think I sound like nobody else. It took me a while to actually find my voice. I tell rappers all the time when they come in the studio, I tell them, especially if they sound like everybody else, I tell them, yo, you gotta find your voice.
Yeah.
You know, you can have the same cadence as somebody, but if you got your own voice, it wouldn't sound like the same cadence as somebody.
Makes
You
sense.
get what I'm saying? Because you'll be able to carry it and control it the way that you want.
Yeah, the way that you
instead of
want
doing
to.
what somebody else is trying to, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, once again, it's hard to explain it. Yeah.
That makes sense. So, man, let me ask you this: what is like, you know what I'm saying, pretty much running your own studio? You know what I'm saying, recording stuff, but also, you know what I'm saying, recording your own stuff, but also, you know what I'm saying, helping other artists, you know what I'm saying, cook up and get them, you know what I'm saying, pointers and everything, what they need to do in they music. So pretty much, I guess I'm asking, what it's like being an engineer.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, I like helping. Now, originally, I don't like to tell people what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they ask me, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of people don't care for people. They, you know, a lot of people come in the studio and know what they want to give and know how they want to give it, know how they want to deliver it. So be telling them how to deliver it and all that stuff, it's like sometimes it's nonsense to them. But
Right.
once they start asking you, you got their trust. You know what I mean? They like what's going on. Once they start asking me, now I start chiming in. Hey, yo. Or I let them come record a couple times so I can learn your voice, so I can learn how you deliver
Building
yourself.
that relationship.
You know what I mean? And I'll be able to tell then, like, yo, cut that. I'm need you to go back in there and deliver it like this. You know how you did the song, or you know how you did this part of the song. I need to go back in there and get back on it like that because you kind of lost me. You know what I mean? Or it sound good, but I think it sound better if you do it like this. So the biggest part of engineering is being able to help the artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then also, you know, that's where the producer come in at. You know, a lot of people think producing when you think beat making, but beat making is really composers. I know a lot of beat makers be want to fight me when I say that. You know what I mean? But here in Flint, a lot of beat makers are producers because they can do the beginning and the end sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They create the beat, they can record you, they can engineer you, they can mix and master it, they can release it. You get what I'm saying? So they can do the beginning and the end. It's just about what the engineer do, which makes them a producer. As long as you can do the beginning and end sound, get it in there, help them out with creating the sound, bringing it into fruition and delivering it, that's when you become a producer in music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I did for audio engineering.
Okay.
Actually,
Where did you go to school
Full
at?
Sail University.
Okay, that's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
In
okay,
Florida.
okay.
Yeah. I've also been helped as an engineer by engineers around here. You know, Rail done gave me pointers. Like I fuck with Top Shelf Rail. He done gave me a lot of pointers. And also Najee.
Shout out to
gave me
Najee,
some,
man.
like, he dropped some sauce on me. Both of them actually. Like I'm gonna be honest. Both of them dropped sauce on me. You know what I mean? Rail hit me with the hardcore. You know how Rail talking shit, get in your head. You know what I mean? But I don't let it get in my head. I let it fuel me. You know what I mean? If he say something, I listen, and then I take it and I go apply it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you know what? That do sound better. You know what I mean? And then Najee, he gonna come and he gonna kick it to you on the cool side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I do is I do such here. Let me slide you this. You know what I mean? So they both actually helped me out a lot in my sound too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and even with that street sound, like Najee added to that. You know what I mean? Being able to have that bass and crisp and stuff. You know what I mean?
Showing you how to pretty much showing you how to add the bass but still keeping the vocals, you know what I'm saying, clear and you know what I'm saying, crisp.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. What do you feel like is like one of the biggest lessons you've learned about the business side of music that most artists will overlook?
Contracts.
Okay.
Contracts. I see a lot of artists around here that want people to pay them for verses, pay them for features. But or anybody want to be paid to do what they do. But at the end of the day, everybody want to benefit from it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like when I come here, you know, it's for my exposure and it's for you too. You know what I mean? We both benefit from it. I get exposure. You get to put it out there on your platform. You know what I mean? I get on the platform.
Right.
You know, but contracts when it come down to even doing features with songs and stuff to get people to understand that, yo, you did this feature, but I also need you to market this too. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing too, though, and I feel like that's what artists and everybody have to understand. That, like you say, that's with the contracts. When you do that feature, you have to mention that,
right?
Because some artists feel as if you didn't pay me for the marketing side.
You just paid me.
You just paid me
put
for
a
the
feature
feature.
on.
You just paid me to put my lyrics on here. You
Right.
didn't pay me on the marketing side.
Right.
But like you say, if you put that inside a contract, like, look,
and that's what y'all going right.
Excuse me, I'm paying you $500 for this feature, but that $500 covers the feature and you posting the song at least 3 times once it drops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got, I'm not
You ain't
looking
gotta
for
push
you to
it,
I'm not looking for you to promote it as much as I'm gonna promote it, but at least within the first week that it dropped, you need to post the song 3 times.
Yeah, because
Or the day of the drop.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that can
we
go
both
along.
gonna eat too.
Yeah, and that can go a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Because we both gonna eat, especially the other thing is making sure everybody get their splits. That's one thing I've been big on since I've been dropping my music. Is if I drop music with you or if you need the beat for me, you know what I mean? Nah, if I buy a beat from one of them YouTube persons and I bought it exclusive, that's my beat. If you ain't got it in the contract that I gotta put you in the splits, I'm not putting you in the splits.
Yeah.
But here, if you made the beat for me and I fuck with you like that, I'm still gonna, even if I bought it and I own it, I'm still gonna give you splits. Come on, my nigga, we gonna eat together.
Right,
Like, somewhere
yeah.
down the line, I might even get some beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna show me love back. You know, but one thing I'm big on is making sure everybody get their splits. And I think that's a lesson for a lot of artists is the splits. Splits, paperwork. And when I say paperwork, not only the contracts and the kind of people, I mean the paperwork. I mean the distro kid. I mean, I can't even think of everything that goes behind it right now.
And I want to say, and I'm gonna piggyback off of you when you say like the paperwork and like the distro kid. Distro kid is not the
Only one.
the only step to register your music. That distro, in all honesty, distro kid is not even really registering your music.
It's not.
If that makes sense.
No.
Distro kid is just putting you on all of the digital streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Now, once you start getting off into the ASCAPs, the BMI, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, the SECAs and stuff like that, that's when
You get
you're
to registering
actually
it.
registering your music to where, you know what I'm saying, you're getting paid for performances. You're getting, you know what I'm saying, it's so much.
Lives,
Yeah,
like,
it's so
yeah.
much, it's so much different stuff. You know what I'm saying, that goes on the back end, like with, you know what I'm saying, the actual, you know what I'm saying, paperwork. And it took me a while myself to even learn that. Like, even with podcasting and all that, like, man, sounds itself just, bro, you can register your voice, the conversation that you had with your kid, and if you put it on certain platforms, radio stations and all that, pick it up, you get paid for
You
it.
get paid for it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get paid for it. So it's a lot. See, somebody like Sync License. You know what I'm saying?
Top sync. Yep. I was thinking.
So-
I can't think of all of them, but thank y'all for tapping in.
So you know what I'm saying? It's definitely like bro, it's definitely like a lot that, you know what I'm saying, goes into it as far as like, you know what I'm saying, on the paperwork side. So man, so it's like this though, man. But it's kind of rare though. It's rare that you kind of see like an artist, you know what I'm saying, balancing music, a label, multiple businesses, you know what I'm saying, being a father, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, living day-to-day life, trying, you know what I'm saying, do stuff for the community, all that, man. So it's like, how do you keep moving though without like really burning out? Like, what, you know what I'm saying, how you keep going?
You know, that's a good question. All right, so, and I'm gonna put this out there just because. So we know I lost my wife in 23, and then my sister just passed away in January. My mama just passed away, so I keep getting asked this question: how do I keep going?
And see, and I'm not, and I didn't even know that you was dealing
Yeah.
with all of that. See,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about just like with the
So, with
music
the
and everything. So it's like, yeah.
So I keep getting asked that question: how do you keep going? And the truth is, do I want to stop? Hell yeah. It be days that I don't want to get up. It be days where I don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to talk to people. People call my phone, I look at it like, I don't want to talk to you right now. You know, but the truth is I got to suck it up and I got to keep going because the world don't stop spinning. You know what I'm saying? Time don't stop. The kids still got to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I still got to go pay the bills in the house. The power going to get shut off. The water going to get shut off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like stuff still got to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so how can I stop?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, really, how can I stop? Like, when I'm
you-
looking at everybody.
Do you feel like also though, man? Because I know with me, because it's funny because every time me and you we do talk on Facebook, we have small little conversations, and when you came in today, you like, man, I thought you was gonna stop. I thought
Yeah.
you was gonna quit. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? But one of my reasons why I really don't quit, you know what I'm saying, is because I knew this is what my dad wanted.
Okay.
You know, my dad wanted me to be like into this. So it's like, so my question to you to kind of like, you know, that reason why I threw that out there, my question to you is to ask you is, do you kind of feel like the reason why you can't quit, the reason why you can't stop, because you know the pedestal that they held you on, you knew what they expected from you. So it's like, no matter what, if you quit, you hear they voice in your head cussing you out like,
man, get
your ass up. What you doing?
Man, where your
you
priorities?
Yeah,
Word.
and that be me, and what be keeping me going. Like, bro, like you say, it be days I don't want to get out the bed, but I hear my old dude voice like, "Hey man, what you doing?" And I'm a junior.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm a junior, so it's like, and then even then on that, you thinking,
yeah, y'all know who it is. It's Lucky 7
about that
ASOP.
time.
I'm over here kicking it with Pete. You hear me?
It's about that time. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with